Girl TJ here, and I'm back with a little bit of a different video. So it's not necessarily geared at sneakers, but I have people that watch my videos for different reasons, and this is going to be focused more so, kind of like the title says, about time management and how to do it all, because I understand that is a difficult thing of everybody trying to squeeze everything into their day. So hopefully just a little bit of what works for me may work for you, so hopefully you stay tuned for this full video. Now, I'm a little late getting this out. I feel really bad. Alright, life's a struggle. Okay, I'm a little late getting this out, but it was requested by somebody actually off of Twitter, so I'm just trying to make sure that I bring that requested content to all of you guys. When it comes to the day, it is hard, right? I get that we all have so much going on. We all do, however, have the same 24 hours in a day. So I think it's important to understand that trying to make excuses for a lot of things, it's a bad habit to set. Don't set that habit, because whatever you say that you don't have time to do in your day, there's probably someone who has far more responsibility than what you do, and they still find a way to get done whatever you say that you can't do. There are always extenuating circumstances. Trust me, I understand that more than anyone. We all go through stuff where just getting through the basics of day to day, like getting up, brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting to work and getting back home, like that's enough for you, and that's fine. And if you are in one of those phases of life, I feel for you, and I hope that you make it past that. I really do. Been there, done that. It's shit. I'm sorry. It can be a struggle, but understanding that you can definitely do a lot in your day. And I think the number one thing you need to make sure that you do is you need to prioritize those needs over those wants. Now, you guys always hear me talking about needs and wants when it comes to sneakers and money management, and sometimes you got to put sneakers on the back burner maybe for a more pressing financial issue, like something you know you have to take care of, like annual vehicle registration, you need new tires, or whatever it may be. Well, that's the same thing with your time. Time is extremely valuable. Time is a commodity as well that we trade. There's always an opportunity cost. If we choose to do X, it means we are taking away time from Y, and the older you become as an adult, the more you realize time is the most important thing. It really is. Your time is invaluable. You can't get that back whatsoever, so you have to keep that in mind. You need to prioritize, first off, looking at your day, what needs to be done, and then what do you want to do. Okay, so let's just look at those, because it can't all be done in one day, but I think you can get quite a bit done. Now, I am a time block person. I'm really type A, if you cannot figure that out by just watching some of my videos. I'm extremely type A, so time blocking, that kind of works for me. And I'm a person that, listen, create a list. You need to create a list of what you want to get done in that day. What needs to be done within your day, whatever day it may be. What needs to be done during that day, and then what would you like to do? Because guess what? You need to tackle those needs first. Now, for me, it's a need for me to work out. Now, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but you've probably seen a lot more fitness content on there than you have on here. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get it up there, but it's a little bit difficult sometimes, all right? But if you follow me on there, you know that I'm always in the gym. That's my thing. That's what works for me. That's something that I need to do for me at all times. So I do structure my day around going to the gym. Now, people assume that I live in the gym. First off, I'm not a personal trainer by any means or by profession. I don't live in the gym. Training people is not something that I do. I actually spend about 1.5 hours in the gym 6 to 7 days a week. So I'm not in there for crazy, long amounts of time. Like, to be honest with you, I'm probably awake about 18 hours of the day. So me working out is not a huge part of it. It's just one part, but it's a very important part. So I do structure my day around it. I am known as the crazy person that likes to lift or work out at 4:30 in the morning. Why? First off, not a ton of people there. It's awesome. I don't have to deal with people's crap. Second, it's more quiet. I can be more within my own space and peaceful, and I really value that time. So I do structure my day around it. Now, one thing people say, man, it's just so hard to want to get up at that time or to make it to the gym. You gotta do things that help you get there a little bit easier, all right? Like, yeah, common sense. Lay your clothes out the night before so that they're already there, ready to go. Just literally pop in the bathroom, all right, wash your teeth, go to the bathroom, change, boom, go out the door. I get in the winter, it's a little more difficult because it can be snow on the ground, but you gotta make that sacrifice, and you gotta continue to push yourself to do whatever you feel you need to do. If you say it's a need for you to get healthier and to become more fit, then you need to make the time in your day. I like to structure my day to go in the morning. That's just what I do. Looking at the rest of your time, I think this is a big thing, because people say, oh, well, you work full time and you have a part-time job and different things. I do. Now, I'm a little bit different and unique because guess what? Like 15 hours of my day, I really am by myself. I don't have necessarily a ton of distractions unless it's on my phone. So that works in my favor, which means I can do things like this. And hopefully this helps you. If I know that I get off work at a certain time, let's just say 5. That's not necessarily the time I get off work, but let's just say 5. If you know the list of things that you need to do for the day when you get home, whether it be laundry, vacuum, sweep, mop, dishes, prep dinner, walk the dog, sometimes even go work out because I do work out after work as well. Lay all those things out literally in time blocks. So if you get home at 5, you can say literally from 5 until, I don't know, 5:30, you're walking in that door, you're not focusing on a single thing else except putting the laundry in the washer, getting the broom out, you know, getting the Swiffer out so you can mop, you know, doing the dishes. Maybe from 5 until 5:45, that time is blocked off. That's what you're blocked off to do. Okay, from 5:45, let's say, until 6:15, I don't know, that's when you're gonna walk the dog. So that 30 minutes of time, blocked off, done. While you're doing that, I don't know, put on an audiobook or a podcast, or you guess what, you can watch YouTube. Like I literally will stick my phone in my coat pocket and walk the dog just so I can listen to whatever YouTube, you know, video may be playing at that time. Do that. You're done walking the dog at 6:15, come back in the house and working out or something you want to do after that, make it to the gym by 6:30. You go from 6:30 until 7:30. From 7:30 until 8, you come home, you're prepping dinner, you know, maybe your family is able to eat at 8, and that gives you time in the afternoon. Do you want to read from 8:30 until 9:30? You want to spend time with your kids, help them with their homework? I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know what it is that you guys may have to do during that time, but whatever time you need to devote, you know, through that in part of the day, you then have it. Because guess what? How much time do you lose scrolling? How much time do you lose scrolling throughout the day? And it can be scrolling on IG, Facebook, I'm never really on there anymore, Facebook, Twitter. We all get caught up in doing that. I'm not knocking anybody for it because I can get dragged down scrolling on Instagram, YouTube, you know, black holes. I feel like we all get dragged down in those, and you look up and you've literally been watching videos for an hour, but you're then going to claim that you didn't have time to prep lunch for the week, so you're going to continue to eat out and eat shit food, and you're going to continue to not get the results that you want. Right? Does that sound familiar to anybody? Because that happens to a lot of people. Just put the phone down for a few hours when you come home, and when you have that list and you're sticking to that, cross it off. First off, that's an accomplishment. It may be small, but that's a mental thing you need to get within yourself. That's a small win. Cross that off once you've done whatever item on your list was next up, and you can look up and be done. There are times you may get done faster, and then you have time to mindlessly scroll. But don't ever say that you don't have time during the day, because I think that you do. I think you're just not spending it wisely. So I think you also have to be realistic too. You won't be able to get everything done. So there are some things you can't get done. You need to learn to say no. You know, I don't take on more than what I know is easily capable for me at my part-time job. So as you guys know, I work part-time at Kids Foot Locker. I take on a few hours on the weekend because it still leaves me with plenty of time during my days on Saturdays and Sundays for myself, for family, for whatever needs to be done around the house. You have to be realistic. You can't necessarily say yes to everything. So some things you won't be able to get done. That's just common sense. But I do think it's important to try to utilize different tools to help you, whether it is time blocking, creating a list, just putting your phone down, putting it on do not disturb. I'm not really sure, but making sure that you are managing your time correctly will help you get to the places you want to be. So hopefully if any young people are watching this helps you, because the minute you're done with school and your time is really unstructured, that's when it can all go to hell, because you don't have someone looking over your shoulder telling you what you need to do. So hopefully this helps some of you. If you're older and it helps you, I appreciate that. And I hope that you got something from this video. So if you did, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. If you stuck through this, I understand it was a little bit of a longer video. I apologize, but thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Peace out.